All right, guys, it's time for the Q&A section with me and Willy. All right, all right, we'll go down the list of these questions. Also, Crime, he doesn't want to be recorded, so
No.
that's why I'll be answering for him. He already gave me his responses. All right, the first one is from the Punch Master. He's like, Crime, what do you think about the book Crime and Punishment? And Crime said that he's never read it. Uh, the next question isn't directed to it wasn't directed to me, Willie, or Crime. It's by Daiko. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to pronounce it, but he says, "Do you eat your cereal with or without the shell?" Willie, what do you
Uh,
do
with the shell.
with the shell? Yeah, you
Yeah.
do with the shell. Okay. The next one's from Latios, and he's asking, "Why did you make this server?" I assume that this is directed to me because I'm the one who made it. But all right. Um, I made the server like I literally made it last year, and my intent was to like in the area I'm in, there wasn't a Smash scene. No, actually there was, but it was really dead. People stopped going. Smash 4 wasn't that. Well, it was. How do I say it? There was people because they had Smash 4 and Melee, right, Willie? They had Melee too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
hmm But then like attendance went really down because like I remember the year before in yeah, in 10th grade, I tried to play Smash 4 over there. I brought my GameCube controller and there was literally no one. Like they're like, "Oh yeah, no one signed up for Smash 4 today." I was just sitting there like, "Really?" I was like, "I just wanted to play Smash 4, but okay." So then I was like, "Okay, let me try to revive the scene here, right?" So I was like, "Okay, let me first make a Discord server." I named it blank Smash community. I'm not going to reveal the city, but yeah, so I made it I made it for that reason. The next one is, am I proud of what it has become after 1 year? Honestly, yes, I am. Like, I, it still blows my mind that it got this big, and I've met the people that I have. Like, I met Willie through this, and he's my best friend at the moment. So like, yeah, I appreciate it a lot. So, um, so yeah, that's the answer to your question. The next one is from the Punch Master again, and he's asking, "What are my favorite animes that aren't Code Geass?" Okay, this is hard. Okay, you didn't give me how many, so like Gintama's pretty good. I like that show. I I also love Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is really good. Uh,
Hmm.
I love the Tokyo Ghoul manga, but the anime is 50-50 for me. So I can't. I guess I'd break the rule there, but Tokyo Ghoul. I also like Attack on Titan. Uh, Black Butler is pretty good. I like that one as well. My Hero's okay. Like I loved it at first, but like as like where it's at in the manga, I'm not a huge fan of it. So potentially dropping that. Oh, I also love Death Note. Death Note's really good, except for after uh episode 25, I believe. But I won't spoil that. But yeah. The next question is from and Iz is asking about my bird, Pepper, also known as Peepo. He's actually a year and a half old. I've had him since he was a baby, and he was born in June 8th. Yep, June 8th. Um, the next question is from SK, and SK is asking, "Who was your Smash 4 main, and why did you switch to Richter once Ultimate came out?" All right, so Smash 4. Actually, I should start from the beginning. So I played Marth since Melee. Melee was my first Smash game. There was just something about Marth. I just thought he looked really cool, like his black alt. So I played Marth and Brawl, Smash 4, and Project M and Melee. And why did I switch to Richter? Okay, so August 8th, August 8th of 2018. So I was watching the direct live my with one of my closest friends. And I didn't know anything, like any of the leaks. So I saw Simon Belmont get revealed and I was like, ew. I was like, okay. I'm not hyped for this guy. He doesn't look cool to me. He doesn't appeal to me because I didn't know much about Castlevania back then. And then out of nowhere Richter came up. And Richter, I don't know what it was, but just like he just looked really cool to me. And I was just like, damn, like I guess it's because he's probably the most anime looking character aside from Cloud, because I also played Cloud in Smash 4 just because of looks. Um but yeah, and then when I saw more of his moveset, because like he has range like Marth, because so I was like, okay, I was like, I can vibe with this. I just thought of Richter at first. So I was like, okay, I'll just pick him up. The next question is from Spooky Star, and he's asking all of us, what is your most wanted pick? I think this is for Smash. So Willy, who do you want in Smash?
Sora. That's it.
Sora. Honestly, right now, I don't care who gets in at this point, as long as it's not like freaking Fortnite. Like I don't want a Fortnite character in the game. Honestly, Master Chief and Sora. I don't know anyone else that I want at the moment. Uh, and for Crime, he wants Aladdin from Magi the anime, and he wants Sora from Kingdom Hearts. So me, Willy, and Crime, we're all on board about Sora for Smash. So we're hoping he gets in. The next question is from Donut Sword, and they're asking Pokemon Sword or Pokemon Shield to all of us. Willy, what is your response
Sword.
to this? Sword? For me, I I don't like Pokemon. I'm not picking up either of them. So I'd lie to you if I say I pick any of them over the other. Um, hmm. The next one is from a dude. Do you have a minute to talk about our Lord and Savior Star Raptor? No. Do you have any time, Willy?
No.
Alright. The next one is from Trey. Where did you all get your tags and usernames from? Willy, you want to go first?
Mine is literally just my name.
Alright. For me, my tag is it's actually Jamillion. I just shortened it to Jam because I was lazy. But so Jamillion. So in ninth grade, I was working on an LA project with a couple of my old friends, and so they wanted to make a rap, and so I was helping with all the visuals and the PowerPoint that went along with the rap, and they were just focusing on writing the lyrics and everything while one of them rapped, and he wanted to implement all of our names in there, so he put the words he put my last name and he combined it with million, and that's how you got Jamillion. So the line was like 1 in a Jamillion. It was really crazy. I know. Dude, but the good thing is we aced that. We got the best grade on that project, so I was happy with the result. I didn't care. But yeah, that's where Jamillion comes from. That's the origin of Jamillion. All right, the next question. It's from Woof. What gave you the idea to start Wi-Fi tourneys? So in the early stages of SNR, um, I hadn't talked to the place where the old locals were supposed to happen yet. So I was like, okay, let me try to do something just to like get the server going. So I was like, all right, let me just do an online tournament. Let's see how it turns out. The turnout for those were pretty bad. It was literally like me and like four of my friends and like Willy and some other kids that go to his school. Like, Willy, do you remember those days? The Wi-Fi tournament?
Yeah, it was like 3 people.
Dude, it was really, uh, but yeah. Uh, the next one's from Arzen again, and he's asking, when you saw the Wi-Fi scene in SNR grow, attracting more players and even pro players, how did you react to that? What are your thoughts on it? So first, like, I was mind blown because, like, as I said, I didn't expect SNR to become this big, and it's still growing, right? So like back to the story of like how I try to make it for the local scene here. So someone beat me to it like 2 months earlier, so they already got it set up. So I was like, okay, well, what's the point of this server? We had like I think 50 members at that point. So I was like, okay, I was like, let me try to expand it to the entire state. So when I did that, the entire state already had a Discord server and had like 3.5K, and I was like, okay, what's the point of making this now, right? So I was like, okay, I have this server. What am I supposed to do with it at this point? So I was like, all right, fuck it. I'll just make it entirely. I'll just make it a Smash server meant for anyone. That's what I came to. So then it started growing. People started talking about it. They liked it, all that stuff, and we had a good thing going, and we were gaining at a slow but steady rate. And then one friend of mine in Belmont Court, he saw my server, and he wanted to help me out because like we were running tournaments without prizes for like the longest time, for like a couple of months. So he came to me and he's like, "Hey Jam, let me help you out." He's like, "I'll give you $100 for this one tournament to celebrate 500 members." And I was like, first I told him, I was like, "Dude, look, you don't need to do it. I appreciate it." But he's like, he told me that he was already fine, and he wanted to, like, help me out. So I was like, all right. I couldn't, like, he was insisting, so I couldn't really turn him down. So I was like, all right, let me just try to do the best I can with this. And then we did that tournament. It went pretty well. We got a lot of members. I think we jumped like 300 just from that tournament alone. So we got like 800 in total after that. And then Nif saw it, and Nif he came to me, and then we started working together on the Wi-Fi tournaments, and that's how SNR started gaining traction in the Wi-Fi scene. All right, so the next question is from Alistair, and he's asking, what or whom got you into Smash? So it was my cousin from Michigan. He introduced me to the game. We played it all the time when we were little, and he's actually in the server, and I still play Smash with him all the time. So we planned on going to a major and playing doubles at some point. But yeah, he's my older cousin's the main reason I'm into Smash at this point. For all three of you, what is your favorite Smash game from Raiden on? My favorite Smash game is Ultimate because it has Richter.
Melee.
Yeah, Melee. And for Crime, it's Smash Ultimate. The next one is from Cassie, and Cassie's asking for you all three. How is it to run SNR? Well, you want to go first?
I don't really know. I don't think about it a lot. I just, I just do stuff, I guess. I don't know. Not like overly stressful.
All right.
It's just annoying to have school stuff at the same time.
All right. So for me, running SNR, it's got its ups and downs. Sometimes it's really fun, and sometimes it's really stressful. There was times where I had to deal with shit that I did not want to deal with. Things that did not deserve my attention that apparently needed my attention. So it's stuff like that, balancing things out like that. And for Crime, he said it's fun for him. He loves communicating with the people and meeting new people through the server. The next question is from Under B, and this is directed to Willy. And
Never.
yeah, he's asking when you'll give him mod, and that you
Never.
promised it to him. Never? Did you promise it to him?
I never promised. I just said I would. Never said when though.
Why? The next one is from CU, and he's asking me how much different is the server from when it first started to how it is now? Like channels, server theme / name, who worked here, who's left and stayed. Oh, all right. This server is a lot different. It first was focused on a local, like a small part of Maryland. And it's a lot different. Like there was barely any channels. It was an all Smash server, so it had Smash 64 to Ultimate, and but yeah, who worked here. A lot of people who I know IRL were actually the staff members here. And also Willy, he was a staff member here really early on. I actually asked him to be a mod because he was active. And who's left and stayed. A lot of people have left, and quite a few have stayed. Willy stayed. uh, timeline has stayed. And the people who left, there's quite a few who've left in a bad faith. I don't feel like giving them the time of day to recap what they did. I'd rather not. But yeah. Um, the next one is directed towards me, and it's like, and it's from Flightless Plane. He's asking, where do I work? I don't work anywhere. I don't have a job. I'm in high school. And the next one is from Thistle, and she's asking, am I rich? No, I'm not rich. The next one is from Family, and he's asking me, what are some concerns and fears that you think may affect SNR in a negative way if they were put into action by a member? I mean, I'm not really worried about anything. Like, most things members do that could harm the server, I just get rid of them. Like, I don't want to deal with their childish behavior at this point. But yeah, I'm not concerned. And any like possible like problems, I just make sure I get rid of them instantly. All right, the next one is from Katomic, and Katomic's asking all three of us, if you three had to fight a battle to the death and only one of you could survive, who would win? All right, Willie, we're about to do some power scaling.
Okay, so
Sorry.
Crime knows karate, but you've been in like you've hustled before, but I've never been in a fight, so I would get my ass beat. So I'll know what it'd be like between you two.
All right, so basically, I'll break it down for you. Willie would be fucked. He's I've met Willie. I know how he looks. I don't think he'd survive.
Okay,
Like,
good.
no offense, dude. Willie, I love you, no homo, but I don't think you'd survive. And crime is he's pretty ripped. So, and I mean, like, I played basketball and I've worked out myself. I don't know how it would go, but like, I think it's in Crime's favor, but like, it also depends what's there, because when I've gotten into fights, like when I was like little and all that stuff, I basically fought strategically. Like, I would throw something at someone to make them like look the other way, and then I'd go swing in. I don't fight fair, so I feel like I might win off of some shit like that. But yeah, I don't know. But Crime says that I'd spank all of them, but that's his response to it. And the next one is from Educated, and he's saying, should we ban all hero mains? My answer is no. What about you, Willie?
No.
And the next one is from Iz, and Iz is asking me, is Moon all talk? Like, in terms of like, is his Pichu good and all? Let me sum it up for you. Yes, I know this is Wi-Fi, but I beat him with my Richter up pretty solidly. This is like a 3 stock, so I don't know. I don't know how he is offline. I don't know if there's a huge difference, but yeah. And the next question is from NB4D, and he's asking me, do I play any fighting games other than Smash? No, I do not. I am interested in Dragon Ball Fighters. I just don't have a PS4 or Xbox One, so I can't play those games. The next one is from Distal, and she's asking Willie, what are your hobbies?
I just sit at home and play games all day. And that's literally it.
Alright. The next one is from the Punch Master again, and he's asking, if you could delete a character from the game, who would it be? It's for all of us. So, Willie, who would you delete from Ultimate?
Richter, fuck you.
Fuck you, Willie. I would delete Pikachu, because I fucking hate that character along with Pichu. Like, it blows my mind how Richter F tilt misses them, and like I can't keep them out, but they just exist, and I can't hit them. It's really dumb. And Crime says that he wouldn't want to delete anyone. The next one is from Mikasa is confused, and he or she's asking me, do I like All Might? Yes, I do. I do like All Might. SNR is 1 year old now. That's mind-blowing. From starting out as a small community Smash server for my city to a global hub for all Smash players. I know this is cliche, but if you told me a year ago that SNR would get to the point that it's at today, I'd honestly tell you you were insane. I want to thank every single person who made this possible. I want to thank every single person who's made this possible, starting with my amazing staff who helped me with running SNR and all the events and tournaments here. I couldn't do it without them. And a big thank you to Nif and all the guys at Smash's Most Wanted. And finally, a huge thank you to you, yes you, all the members of SNR. This really wouldn't have been possible without you guys. SNR has been a ride, a lot of ups and a lot of downs. I met a lot of close friends here, and I've also lost a lot of friends from this. I was fortunate enough to meet and get to know a bunch of pro players, and I wouldn't change a thing, honestly. I plan to continue running SNR as long as possible, and I can't wait for what the future holds in store. Please continue supporting us. I'll see you all soon.